You know, when you look back at the era before World War I mean, this was a civilization in Europe that had just risen to a peak no other civilization before. More science, more social reform, very good morality, peace, a lot of peace, especially in England. And you found people writing poems and writing works of art in favor of war. So like Tennyson, before the Crimean War, wrote this poem, Maud, or after the Crimean War, wrote this poem, Maud, about this very neurotic love affair. Great poem, by the way. If you ever want to read it, it's just a terrific, terrific story poem. And at the end, after this neurotic love affair all goes wrong, the guy goes off to the Crimean War, and he's thrilled. You know, he says, we have proved we have hearts and a cause. He says, let the war roll down like wind. We have proved we have hearts and a cause. We are noble still, and myself have awaked, as it seems, to the better mind. It is better to fight for the good than to rail at the ill. I have felt with my native land. I am one with my kind. I embrace the purpose of God and the doom assigned. Magic Mountain, too, famous novel by Thomas Mann, ends with the hero, after years of languishing in this TB ward, goes off to World War I, and he's just thrilled. You know, it's just a kind of triumphant journey into the meaning of war. The thing that's so wonderful, because it really does go back to the 60s and this kind of upheaval we had in this country, when the children of the people who won World War II, the children of the people who ended segregation, the children of the people who actually transformed this country, brought this country into the 20th century and out of the blood heap of the 20th century into the preparation for this revolution that we've had that has made everybody so much richer, so much more comfortable, so much more attached and connected and all this, that the children of those people, instead of going to war in Vietnam, burned their draft cards, burned their bras, made a big fuss about what a wonderful, major struggle they were in against injustice, while other people went off to Vietnam and fought a very, very difficult war that actually did curb Chinese imperialist aggression. The Chinese looked at us in Vietnam and said, if these people are crazy enough to spend that much blood and treasure on Vietnam, maybe they'll do it anywhere. Maybe we should just dial it back. And it really did work. I mean, it really, I'm not even going to say whether the war should have been fought at all. I don't know exactly, but it seems to me that the effect of that, those people were doing a lot more. It's that virtue signal, that need for meaning that comes from fighting evil. I mean, there's a lot of this in our society right now. Here's the thing. Here's the reason people want this struggle to exist. Many great acts of heroism are essentially what you might call negative goods. Policemen, firemen, soldiers, they all do things that prevent or stop evil. The meaning of what they do derives from the evil that they prevent. It's a negative good. They're not adding to life. They're preserving life from the evil that threatens it. In the absence of evil, in the presence of peace, meaning comes from something else. Where does it come from? It comes from creation, the creation of children, the creation of families, the creation of businesses, the creation of new inventions, marriages, life, art, all these things that are part of the process, the deepest meaning of life. The deepest meaning of life are creations. Really, once you understand that creation is what life is about, you can find meaning without evil. You can find meaning without struggle. You can find meaning. There's always going to be struggle. There's always going to be evil. But you will find meaning in doing the things that human beings were made to do: make families, make businesses, make new people, make a world, make art, make the things that you are made to make. It's inside everybody to make something. And I think that's where you're gonna find your meaning. These guys are so against life. They're so against life that they cannot find it without a struggle.